Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordyn and I like to make crochet and fashion based content. I did set a goal for myself saying that I wanted my whole wardrobe to be nothing but stuff that I have made myself, whether it be crochet, knit, sewn, or some other fiber form. But I'm starting off with crochet because I don't know, I really got a thing going with the crochet. But I did make that my goal, and so I've been on this journey for the past 2 years now of just trying to learn how to make different things, learn different skill sets, learn different stitches, and see what I can come up with along the way. So I have another monthly makes video for you guys. I'm going to share with you all the stuff that I've been making recently over the past few months. I do have some finished products that I won't be keeping for myself, and if you would like them, you'll be able to find them on my Depop. And then others I do have some tutorials up for. You can check those out after you watch this video. I'm really excited to share the things that I have made. I feel like okay, so I always say that I feel like I'm getting better and better at this, but I really am getting better and better at this. I have finally gotten into the art of filet crochet. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So the majority of the stuff that I have made is all filleted. But let's get into the stuff because I'm really excited about it. So let me start off with the smallest thing first. I was making a few bag charms. I've gotten a little bit more into handbags and just handbags. I never used to be a bag girl, and I'm still not, but for the bags that I do have, I think, why not add a little charm, just play around with it, or adding things onto my keychain. I'm having a little bit more fun in that area. So I have this very pretty, cute, simple little mohair bow, and then I also have made, or I should say I've turned, my little crochet people, which I do have a tutorial on how I make these little guys. But I made them into bag charms, and I think they're so cute. And I have so many more of these that I need to finish the process of turning them into a bag charm. But I think they're so stinking cute. I think I'm gonna be making more of these. I'm gonna add them onto my Depop because I really do love these guys and they're kind of fun to make. So I'll be playing around with those a little bit more. I also made some hats. These I won't be keeping. I really like making different types of headpieces, and these are just some of the latest designs that I have. I really like the beading that I have on this yellow one here. I have this very pretty crystal white. I'm gonna be making a whole lot more of these, and all of these are going on my Depop, so if any of you guys want these, you can have them. But I found these super pretty shells, and I have them in a few more colors, so I'm gonna be making a few more headpieces with these on there. I love the sound that they make. Yeah, it's good. Beside that one, I also have it in this blue, which is really pretty. And then I have this one, which has been a style that I've made quite a few times actually. I made a hat, okay, so the hat that got this design started was one of the very first few things, I said that weird, but it was one of the first things that I ever crocheted. And I just really love the style, and then I sold a couple of them on Depop, and everyone seems to really like them. So every few months after I've gathered up and hand pieced and picked out different charms, I go back and I make a little hat that kind of resembles the previous style since it was so well received the first time. And then lastly, I have this hat here. This one's kind of hard to show, but it has this really interesting intricate little pattern or design. So there's this flower decal on the crown of the head, and then it goes into a mesh, and then it's got this really interesting I don't know, trim border. And then of course I have to put beads on the bottom of everything because I'm obsessed with adding beads onto my headpieces. But so those are some of, I have a few more that are in the works. I'm just not done, so I'm not going to show you. But if you would like to see them, I'm going to be doing my next drop of my little hat collection on Depop on May 16th. So if this video is uploaded before then be on the lookout for that. If this video is uploaded after then, you can just go ahead and check out my Depop and see all the other things that I made. I have one more hat, but this one's for me. I made this cute little cap, and then it just has a bunch of, what do you call these? I wanted to make more of these and like sell them because I think it's so stinking cute, but I have not had an easy time finding these exact little studs. I think, yes, studs, that's the word I was looking for. I haven't had an easy time finding these studs. I did try using some others and it just did not come out the same. The vibe was off is what I mean. So I'm gonna be on the hunt for more studs like this, but I think this is such a cute freaking little cap. Like, okay, like come on, tell me this isn't cute. Oh, let me see. Like, oh my god, come on y'all, this is cute. This is so stinking cute. And I made it short. Like, I've been into like the shorter cappy looks as of late. I used to make a lot that like came properly like down like to beanie level, like covering my eyebrows and stuff, but I have a small forehead and I don't know, sometimes you just gotta switch it up, you know? So I absolutely love this. This is my favorite. I want to make more. I want to share them with the world, but I gotta find these freaking studs. Before I get into showing you guys all of my filet crochet stuff, because basically everything after, oh, no, I have a few more things actually. I made a few more hats than I realized. This black one, it has grommets on it. This has been a very popular design on my Depop. And I had enough to make just one more hat, so I have one more hat that I will be putting on my Depop. I also went in and made a bandana. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or not because I don't wear bandanas, and I did make one other bandana way back in the beginning of my crochet journey, and it's absolutely beautiful, but I don't wear it. So I might put this up on my Depop, we'll see. That officially marks the last headpiece that I have to show you guys. Then I made this bag that I don't like. I just don't know what I was thinking when I made this. It's not really my style. I think maybe like, yeah, it needs more pizzazz. So I'll go back in and add more beads and I'll show, and like weave in the ends, and then I'll represent this to you guys and we'll see if I like it more then, and we'll see if I'll actually use it. But as of right now, I don't know why I made this because just no. But it's not bad, it's just not me. It's got like a kind of like triangular shape going on down here. It's got a very thick shoulder thing. I think I also just like probably shouldn't have used the yarn that I did, because this is like it's very plush. It feels like it should be a scarf, not a bag. What the heck, it is what it is. I made it and I'm not taking it apart. I'm just gonna find a way to make it prettier. So that is the bag that I made. And now guys, we get into the filet crochet. I'm so excited. So first up, I'll start off with this little teeny tiny baby grid that I made of a bow. This was actually a part of a tutorial that I have on my channel of me sharing with you all how to filet crochet. Definitely make sure that you check out that video if you're interested in getting into filet crochet. I think, or I hope, it will help explain a few things for you guys before you go into tackling filet crochet projects. The information will be in the area above or in the description. Okay, so that's the first thing I did. Then I went into making actual clothing. I first started off by making this wrap skirt. This is intended to be like a cover up for a swimsuit. I added my little beads onto the little waist tie because, I don't know, I've just been really obsessed with beading. And then on the actual wrap itself, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this the way I'm holding it, but it has a really pretty floral print on it. I think I did a pretty good job. Like, this was the first big filet crochet project that I did, and I learned a lot just from making this. It gave me all the confidence that I needed to go in and make the next two pieces that I have to show you guys. I really like this skirt. I wish that I could have made it shorter. So originally I was gonna make it longer, but there were just so many things going on and I was still really kind of like getting the hang of filet crochet, and I had to start this piece over so many times. I was like, you know what, as soon as I finish making the actual floral decal, like, I'm done. So whatever length that ends up being, it, you know, it just is what it is. And it was what it was, and I don't totally love the length, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Won't be too upset, but I do love the color. I think they called it like a pistachio green. Yeah. That was, yeah. That was a good choice. I like the pistachio. Then I got into making tops because I got real ambitious, and y'all, after making these tops, I feel invincible. I have this top, which has the same floral decal as the skirt. Boom, there she goes. She's got this beautiful scalloped trim all along and around the body of the top. I did a little mock turtleneck moment, okay? The back, I did like a really thick band that I can use to tie into a bow around my neck. And then I have a smaller one that I can use to tie and secure around my waist. This is just too stinking cute. I love this top. I love the color. At first I didn't love it on me, but then I posted a video of me trying this on for the first time, and one of y'all was like, oh my God, that color looks so beautiful on you. And I was like, thank you for hyping me up. I really needed to hear that. So now I love the color on myself too. So I love this top so much that I wanted to make another design of this style top, but I didn't want to do the same floral pattern because at this point I was kind of bored with the floral, but I still wanted something kind of giving the same energy. I wanted something that gave like elegance. So then I went in and I made a yellow version, a bit longer because I kind of didn't want the top to be so short. I'm getting away from my like crop top phase. So I made this one. It comes down a bit longer. It is essentially the same style of top. I did make the top portion, like the collar part, like a little bit longer so it shows more of the mock turtlenecky look. I also changed the pattern to be an angel, okay, which I made, oh yeah, you guys probably can't see, I'll put up pictures, but I made a little angel grid. It literally took me forever, but I made an angel grid and I think it's so pretty. I have a tutorial on this top and I have two grids that you can use to make the top. One is an angel with a halo and the other is an angel without. I did my top without the halo. You could do either or, and I literally walk you through the whole process of making this top. So if you would like to have one, just check out the information in the description. I will leave the tutorial there. But this top is essentially like the brown one, except I did the back a little different. I did the band on this one a lot a bit longer, because instead of just wrapping it around and tying into a bow, I thought it would be really pretty to do like a crisscross lace back and then have enough of whatever to tie it into a bow. And I do think that this is a little bit prettier of a back than the other. So now I gotta make another top in another color with a different design. It's very similar in style. And then maybe then I will have satisfied my urges with this design. But I do love this top. I do love the length of this. I did start the actual pattern itself a bit lower down into the neck or chest line. With the flower, I started it up high, like it starts here. But for the angel, I started it about like right here, which I think just worked out best, because with the brown one, I'm definitely going to have to put a bandeau or something, which I don't really know how that's gonna work because the back is open, but I'm gonna have to put something underneath it to cover lady bits. But with this one, I don't really have to do that because of how I did the placement. Like it sits, like the grid part, like sits and covers like right over the girlies. So I can get away with not doing that. So I really like that. And then the last thing that I made is a little bralette. I just finished this the other day. I haven't weaved in any of my ends. It's very messy looking and it's inside out. I thought this was so stinking cute. Like, I love that, well, okay, they're slightly off placement, but I tried to do like a little filet flower decal right over the bits. because, you know, filet, open, mesh grids, things peek through. So I did try to do that. It's not totally in center. Like, I can pull it down, and I haven't blocked this yet, so maybe after I block it, it'll like sit a little bit lower. I'm gonna make a few more of these, and I will check back in with you guys and see about making a tutorial for a filet bralette, because I think this is a really pretty design. I need to figure out the placement of things. I just don't know. I don't really know. I just don't know. I don't know what I don't know. So I got a few things to work out, some kinks here and there for this, but I think it's really pretty. And I think I actually I don't know. I want to make stuff that's not too impractical to wear. Like, I do like being creative, but I'm trying to figure out what type of matching bottom I could do with this. I could just do like a regular pair of shorts, but I kind of don't want to do that. And then I was like, oh, I can make it like a pair of panties or something, but like, who's wearing those? So I don't really know. Actually, maybe I should make them. I don't know, I gotta think about that. But at least I have the bralette to begin with. So yes, that is all the stuff that I have made recently. I've been having a lot of fun with making this stuff. I do plan on making a lot more filet tutorials. I know there aren't many that exist here on the internet, specifically YouTube, and by many I mean like literally none. So I want to try and, you know, get the ball on a roll, get them out there into the universe. I like that it's coming into popularity, and I think it'll be a really cute design for the summer months. So definitely want to make more of those. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what your favorite thing was here in this batch. And I also have a full-blown playlist of all the things that I have made since starting my whole crochet journey. So you can go ahead and take a look back at those videos and use them as inspiration for your own projects, as well as take a look at my playlist of tutorials, and you can make some of the pieces that I have made throughout my crochet journey. But I will see you guys soon with another video, and in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay spicy, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.